Hello. Okay, so today we're doing a Sephora haul. This Sephora haul, so yes, I got this during the VIB sale. I'm a bit late on posting the video, but this one was kind of special. The shopping trip was special because it was my first time shopping in Toronto. Like, it was my first time shopping the sale in Toronto, in my new neighborhood. So that was quite exciting. If you haven't seen my last video, I'm in a new environment. I moved to Toronto. I did a whole video. I filmed it yesterday actually. Filmed a whole video kind of explaining why I moved, and like, it's very chit-chatty, very long, but kind of walking you through, like, I guess my year and what led me to move here, and like my whole like manifestation, and like, I don't know, it's a long video, so if you want to watch it, I'll leave it below. Okay, first the dress. Now, okay, I'll explain. Okay, the dress, super cute, right? Like the little like ruffles. I've been really into like polka dots. I think polka dots are like really cute. So I saw this dress from Aritzia at like the end of the summer. It was like the end of summer sale, kind of. It was on sale, but this particular dress, like, it's a permanent style, I think, so I'll leave it below. This one with the polka dots is the one that I really wanted. It was the only one left. It was a double extra small, but I was like, you know what, I'll squeeze myself into it. And it's definitely small a little bit, so I have like this cami underneath. I haven't worn it out yet because I don't know if the cami, I don't know if it looks like it's way too small for me, so, but I'm wearing it for the video. So we'll see how it looks. Here's the dress. Now it's super short. As you can see in the front, it's like super short. So this is a dress. So this is a dress I'm gonna wear with tights, 100%, like opaque tights. But this is the dress. It's really cute. It's just, I need to like figure out how to close it a little bit better. No, that's the dress. I think the shape is cute. But the back though, the back is not too short. And I actually wanna wear it with either this bag, or to make it really fun, with this bag. How cute is that? This is from Coach. I bought this a couple years ago. I would really love to have the Missoni one, but I saw one at $10,000 for a vintage Missoni bag. It looked crazy, so I'll stick with my Coach. But I would love, you know, the nanny, she wore this bag, so I think that's why. Here I'm wearing, it's like, I thrifted this, which I'm really excited to go thrifting in Toronto, but this is like a lingerie kind of can. So, you know, that was the inspo for this. You can tell, I mean, I'm pretty sure you can tell, I'm pretty much like as white as my bedding, but, oh no, I'm losing the sun. I've been embracing not wearing fake tan. So I stopped wearing fake tan for a couple of years, and then I went back to wearing fake tan, and I started finding myself really ugly without my fake tan. And so for this fall, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take a break from self tanning, and I'm gonna really try to find a makeup look that works for me when I'm fair. So obviously, as you can see by like my hands and stuff, my makeup is still darker than my actual skin, but I think I found a really good makeup routine, so I will do like an updated makeup routine of like the look that I really like lately. So let's get started with the foundation. So this is the Dior Backstage. So if you remember my last VIB haul, I got this foundation. This is the Face and Body, but I originally got the shade 3W. Even with my tan, it's slightly dark, so but I still like it. You know, of course I will re-fake tan again, like, of course I will. It's just like, for now I wanted to take a break from it, just because I'm here anyways, I'm fully clothed. So like, it's not the summer, you know. So anyways, I knew that I really love that foundation, so I decided to get the same one again because it's very lightweight. It's like very watery, very liquidy, you know. It's a Face and Body, reminds me of like the Face and Body from MAC that I used to love, but this one I got the shade 0.5. So what I did, and what I should have done so long ago, is I went in, you know, no makeup on at Sephora, and I asked the lady to scan my skin, because they have like a little machine that can scan your skin to like determine your skin type as well, I think, but also to find out your undertone, like your skin tone, to get matched for foundation. So if you've been following me for a while, you know, like, I struggle with like finding my undertone, my color season and whatnot, but I finally did the test, and I'll put it on the screen what I got. I did it a couple times. I got fair 3 one time, got fair 1 time. So I did warm level 1 and then intensity 2. I don't know what the intensity really means, but so for the warmth, I'm a level 1. Of course, I'm not like the warmest, but I'm slightly more warm than cool. But then the lady told me that when it comes to foundations, most brands, like the foundations lean very warm anyways, like the cool tones lean warm, and so she told me that I should go with neutral foundations, and that makes a lot of sense. Even for my actual makeup, I think when I'm fair, I suit like maybe like rose gold or like just neutral undertones, because sometimes like gold or like yellow tone foundations and stuff, it's like way too yellow, but then if I do the cool, I look sick. And so neutral just makes a lot of sense, but then I can still go in with like warm shades for like my eye makeup. I feel like warm on my eyes looks really good. Yeah, I'm really glad that I finally figured out that I needed more neutral when it comes to my foundation. So this is actually like like when I put this on my skin, I'll put it on here, but like I feel like my hands, because my hands get cold, my hands, I feel like there's not much circulation, I guess, in my hands. My hands always look more pink because they're not fully circulated. And also, I've said this before in videos, but I have hyperhidrosis in my hands, and so my hands tend to look more red and pink. But I swear to God, when I put this on my actual face and blend it, like I don't even have to blend it down my neck because it's the perfect match. Now, of course, I have a lot of bronzer on right now, and I have a lot of things. So today, mixed with this, I have the Lumi Glotion in 02, which is like the rose gold shade, and I have this Say Dewdrops in the bronze. So I definitely look more bronze than I actually am, but that's just how I like to do my makeup. And since I already have the darker one, when I do tan, I can just mix in, you know, so when my tan kind of fades, I can just mix it to get my perfect shade. So also, I feel like we have a lot to talk about. Finding a nail tech here has been difficult. I was so loyal to my nail tech back home, and I knew that once I would move, I would have a really hard time letting go of him, because, you know, I've had my signature like long red stiletto nails for 4 years now. And so I got my nails done once here. They were horrible, like so ugly. I look like cheap. I don't know, which to some of you, probably my long red nails already looks cheap and trashy, but I don't mind. To me, I know they look good. These are press-ons, which I really don't like the color. I'm gonna go buy a nail polish just from Quo. I don't know, they're not bad, but they're just, I don't know. And so when I go back home, I will just go see my nail tech. Okay, next we'll do this. So because I was like, okay, let me embrace my skin, my fair skin, I wanted a bronzer that would just make me look bronzy and glowy, because even if I'm fair, I still like to look bronzy and glowy and like healthy looking. And so I swear, I've had this bronzer in my cart every single VIB sale, every single time, and I just never get it. So this is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting bronzer, yeah, in the shade Luminous Bronze Light. So I have a few Hourglass products. I really like them, but I just never had the bronzer. I contemplated getting the palette, but I don't know. I was like, I don't need a full palette. Anyways, I finally got my bronzer. So this is what it looks like. Now, the reason why I like this for my fair skin is because it's very buildable. So it's not gonna be like a really, you're gonna have a hard time seeing, but it's like, it's hard to see, but it's just very buildable. So you can like pack it on. It's very glowy, very shimmery, but it's very forgiving if you're fair. And so I feel like it just gives like a beautiful bronzy glow, makes you look like a Victoria's Secret model. And I don't know, it just looks really pretty, and I like looking shimmery, so this is it. Yeah, I think this is beautiful. I'm really happy that I bought it. And yeah, it's expensive though. Like, why is this $80? I think it's $80. Like, please. Okay, next, of course, to go with it, I needed a brush. Of course. Not that I don't have any brushes, but I was like, I need a brush. I really like the Mario brushes. I really do. And so I got this one. So this is the F2. And I thought it was fitting because, I don't know, a couple months ago, I don't know if you remember, if you follow me on TikTok or like Instagram, I went on like a mission to find it. It was the F4 brush. I bought the F1, I think, by mistake, and then whatever. So I thought it was fitting that, you know, my first week in Toronto, I would buy another Mario brush. Anyways, surprisingly, I really like this side. So I usually like start kind of going in there because it's like very, very flexible. So I'll just go like that, and then I can also like dust any like setting powder that I have. Anyways, it's a great brush. I really, really like it. And then with this side, I'll just go like, I'll pack it on here, and then I usually do my chest as well. I really like this brush. I think Mario brushes are really good quality. I like that you have two, you know, I like that it's dual-ended, and I think the quality and the price is good. It's reasonably priced, so I like that. Do the rest of the makeup. I try to be reasonable because before I moved, I decluttered so much of my things that I was like, I don't need to buy anything ever again. Of course, that's not the case, but I was really reasonable. So let's talk lip combos. So yeah, I'm really trying to like finish my things, and like then I can repurchase something else. So I finished Wherever Walnut from Makeup Forever, and I mean, I do have like this much left, but instead of repurchasing the original, I got the Extreme. So this is the Extreme, and the colors are not exactly the same, by the way. They're slightly different. So this is what Wherever Walnut looks like in the Extreme, and I will say these last for so much longer, so I really like that. And it's just like a really good rosy brown. A rosy brown. I really like this color. Like, it's a beautiful color. It's a beautiful everyday rosy brownie nude. It's not what I have on right now. It's not what I have on. I'll show you what I have on. And then I didn't buy this at the sale. I bought this right before. And this one I have I tried it? Whatever, fair, I don't know. This one is Sassy Rhubarb. So this is more of a pinky, again, from the Extreme. This is definitely more pink. I wanted almost like a lip injection, like fresh lip injection lip liner look. You know what I mean? Like a rosy pink that's not too pink, that just makes your lips look very like flushed and swollen. I've never gotten lip injections, but it's just the look, you know, of fake lips. I don't know. So I got this, really like it. But like I said, I was wearing this one more when I had a bit of a tan. So I'm excited to try it when I don't have a tan. But I've been wearing a lot recently because, of course, throughout my move, I was not really wearing makeup all the time, often, you know. So I rediscovered this. So this is by Covergirl. So this is not Sephora. This is Covergirl, the lip stain in Jazzberry. I bought this last year, and I would wear it like all over, and, you know, it was not really the look that I wanted. But then this year I started using it as a lip liner, and I fell in love with it. I was like, why didn't I use it like that? Because everybody has been using these exactly like that, so I don't know why I didn't try it. Anyways, fell in love with this. It's been my lip color for the past, I want to say like 2 months, I swear. So this is what it looks like, and I've had this for like a year, and there's still stuff in it. So this is it. But then last week it was on sale at Shoppers, and so I got Sugey Girl, and I've been wanting this one for a long time as well. And this is actually what I have on right now, and I love it, adore it. It's actually, if you're looking for a lip stain version of Wherever Walnut, this is exactly it. So I'll swatch them side by side. It's a rosy brown. Love it, like for every day when I have on like a full face, because I find that the Jazzberry looks better on me when I'm not wearing a whole lot of makeup, because then it's just like a pop of color on the lips. But if I'm wearing like a lot of makeup, I prefer to go maybe a bit more nudie brown, or like rosy brown. Hopefully you can see. So here we have Sugey Girl from Covergirl, Jazzberry. This is Rhubarb. Don't look at the nails, you can see the glue, but Wherever Walnut, and then Sugey Girl again. So you see how Sugey Girl and Wherever Walnut, it's like the perfect match pretty much. So this is what I have on right now. So for the past 2 months, I've been wearing the Juicy Tube from Lancome and Magic Spell with the Jazzberry. It's like the perfect match. As you can see, I'm kind of running very, very low. But today, to go more with the vibe of this one, Sugey Girl, I'm wearing Patrick Ta, and she's an influencer, which is like a rosy brown, I guess. Very shimmery. I love a shimmery gloss. But if you... It's just this gloss doesn't last for as long, but this I will 100% repurchase. It's like my perfect gloss. It looks really good as well with Sugey Girl, but I don't know, I just felt like doing this one because I haven't done this one in a while. But yeah, you need this one is so pretty. Then because I've been loving Magic Spell so much, I should have repurchased it but then again, I told myself that I want to finish my things before buying a backup or like before buying something else. But I did end up getting another Juicy Tube. This one is in Marshmallow Electro 05. I like the packaging. It's like the Dior packaging. And this one I have not worn that much yet, but it's a beautiful, very nudie, like pinky with gold shimmer. So very pretty. This is gonna be more for when I do like a brownie lip. So let's do a little bit of it right now. I love a shimmery gloss. Now with these you just have to be careful because it's sticky, so you have to, you know, suck on your finger to remove the excess, that there's nothing. If not, it will get gooey. But these glosses, I can go on a walk. I can go... Nobody told me, like, okay, here's what I want to say about Toronto. Winter is so much better. Right now, there is so much snow in Ottawa. Here, there's barely any snow. I could still go on a walk and like live my life when I'm here. It's like nice and sunny. The sky is clear. Like winters are going to be better here. However, extremely windy. I was not prepared for that. Like it's really windy. And so anyways, when I go out, it's like so freaking windy. But my lip combo will stay. So the lip stain and this gloss, perfect. Or like the Magic Spell that I've been wearing a lot. These are really, really good. So yes, I will repurchase another one. Okay, now, so that's kind of it for the makeup. Now let's do skincare. Let's do hair care actually before. So I've realized that I really need to invest more in my hair. I need my hair to look gorgeous. My hair has been dry and I think I've been neglecting my hair just a little bit. I just have to insert this little clip here because I just looked at the footage and then my gloss was getting gooey in the corners and I just can't stand to edit that for that long. Like I can't stand to like sit there, edit that if like my gloss is gooey, and so I can't imagine that you want to watch that. So I'm just going to refilm this tiny little portion. I feel like your hair does so much for you, and so I felt like I needed to invest in my hair a little bit. Now, I really like Hourglass. I think they make amazing products, but quite expensive. So I wanted to try like a different line, but I knew I needed to do something with my hair because it's been dry. It's been really dry. Now my hair looks quite good because of the new products, but also it's freshly dyed. Yeah, so my hair is a lot of maintenance, but it gets dry. And I just don't want it to look dry all the time. Like I love very what's it called, textured hair and stuff like that, but yeah, I wanted my hair to be a little less frizzy, or it's not always frizzy, but just wanted my hair to be more hydrated. So I was like, I need some new hair products. And also, if there's one thing, like when I step out here, I don't do a full face of makeup every single day, but even if I just go for a walk, I feel like, you know, people do take a little bit more time, put more time in their appearance, and so I've been motivated to do that as well on like, just to go on like my regular walk. I like to put a little bit more effort, and I feel like if your hair looks really nice, you don't necessarily need like a full face of makeup, or you know, and you're still gonna look like a rich girl. So anyways, these are my new like rich girl hair essentials. So the girl working at Sephora is the one who recommended this. I was gonna get the Hourglass Nectar something. I used to really like that. It's like a leave-in like cream that makes your hair feel really soft, and this is very similar. So this is from Gisou, which I've never tried Gisou before, but I heard really good things. This is the Honey Milk 5-in-1 styling cream. It's for heat protection, frizz control, flexible hold, hydration, and glaze shine. First of all, price, I I think it's very reasonable and it smells really, really good. Like really good. And so for me, I've been using the Super Milk for a little bit, which I really like. Very hydrating if you have dry hair. Just like hydration. But I wanted more out of my leave-in, you know? I will say, this is amazing. This is really, really good. At first, I did put on way, way, way too much. I washed my hair at night and I used this. And then as I was blow drying my hair, I was like, oh my gosh, I put way too much on. Tomorrow, I have to wash my hair in the morning. Like, this is too much. But I woke up the next morning and I feel like throughout the night, my hair got to absorb the product fully. And I woke up and my hair was so nice. My hair just looked so good the next day. And my style lasted for days. Like, actually, at one point, I was like, I should wash my hair, but I'm not going to wash it because it looks amazing. And like my hair, I've said this before, my hair doesn't get oily. It gets like crunchy after like 3 days kind of because it's dry. It just gets dry. But my hair did not get dry and it almost looked oily. I was looking for dry shampoo. And this is a good thing for me. Like my hair needed that. It needed something really hydrating like this. So I really, really like that. Of course, the next time that I used it, I just didn't use as much, but it still gave me like beautiful results. Like it really made my hair look really nice. So right now, you know, I have hairspray in my hair, but I have, you know, this and my hair just looks, and I washed my hair on Tuesday night, I guess, and we are Thursday. And so, you know, my hair just looks really, really good. And then, because I love this so much, I ordered this one right, like, I swear, 5 minutes before the sale was ending. I was online ordering this, and it worked. I was afraid it was not going to work because it was so close to the time. I got again from Gisou. This is the Honey Gloss Ceramide Therapy Hair Mask. I like the pack. At first, I was like, the packaging is giving Garnier a little bit whole blends, which I love the whole blends, but you know, it's not the same price. This is an amazing mask. It's really, really good. It smells really, really good as well. They don't smell the same, but they just pair really well. They kind of like similar, but now again, the first time that I tried this, I put on way too much, like up to here, and I was like, okay, maybe next time I don't need as much. So yeah, you know, I just need to use the right amount, and this is amazing, like so beautiful. My hair just really needed hydration, and I feel like with those, like my hair just feels really hydrated. So yeah, I feel like when your hair looks good, looks healthy, it just makes you look so much better and more put together. There's something about like when my hair is done and when my hair looks nice, it doesn't matter what I'm wearing, if I did my makeup or not, I just feel good. It's been a while since I used hair products that I'm just like, oh wow, this actually really, really works. And so I'm a fan of Gisou now. I'm a really big fan. So I really love these. And yeah, I think this was, you know, the main part where my lip gloss was a little gooey. So we will go back now to the previous video. And so what I got is the hyaluronic acid serum. It is like the pink serum. And I love this. I really, really like this. So I wore like a lot of makeup that day and my skin just feels a bit like irritated, I will put this on. I really, really like this. I feel like when my skin needs some soothing, I would repurchase it. My skin has not reacted too much to the winter, and also I feel like it's a bit drier here in Toronto. So I really want to make sure that my skin is like protected. Lastly, I bought so many bottles of this, the rosehip oil. I could probably find something else because I use this a lot. Like I go through this really quickly because I put it on all over my face. I do my neck, I do all my chest here. Sometimes I'll even do it a little bit in my hair. And yeah, I'm loving Toronto, by the way, and nobody asked, but like I'm really loving Toronto. I really love living here. I feel like there's so, like, everything is like at my door, you know, pretty much. Like, I mean, not everything, but like, I mean, yeah, pretty much. And so I really, really like that. Everything feels really accessible. There is just so much more. Like, it sounds so stupid, but I'm a mall girl. I'm a shopping girl. I love to dilly-dally around town, you know. And in Gatineau and Ottawa, like, there was nothing else for me. Like, there was no dilly-dallying for me to do. Like, there was nothing. Like, here there's a Holt Renfrew. So even just going in Holt Renfrew, and obviously it's not like I can afford everything in Holt Renfrew, but yeah, there's like all the super high-end brands. Like, there's all the brands, But then there's also like the mid-range, you know, like I went in the other day and I tried on a Reformation dress. I looked at some Love Shack fancy dresses. I like all the brands that like in Ottawa. If you want to try a Reformation dress, you have nowhere to go. If you want to like not daydream, but if you want to like, you know, manifest or like add things to your vision board, there's nothing to add to your vision board in Ottawa. But like here, I can go in the store, I can walk in Prada, I can look at the bags and be like, yeah, I want this bag. And like I can have, you know what I mean? Like I can actually go in the stores and be like, oh yeah, this is what I want. Like when you're not surrounded by things, everything that I'm talking about right now is super materialistic. I'm fully aware. But when you're not even surrounded by pretty things that you like or like that like you want to have, I don't know how to explain this. Like, does that make sense? Like being surrounded by like, I wanted to be surrounded by luxury basically, but because I feel like if you surround yourself in that kind of environment, you're gonna end up achieving that lifestyle for yourself. Does that make sense? I feel like this is what I wanted for myself. I wanted to be surrounded by prettier things and prettier environments, cute coffee shops, nice fancy stores, because I want to aspire to that. Does that make sense? I feel like some of you will understand what I mean. But I feel like when things are in person like that, I see them more and I'm like, oh yeah, this is really what I want. Let me work hard to get that. Back home, I couldn't, like, yes, I could still dream, but like here, like it's here, like it's right there. So it feels so much more attainable. And so, you know, I want to level up in my career, in my social media, in my everything. I just want to level up in everything. And living in a bigger city allows me to do that. Still working on like my room, the decor in my room, and in my whole apartment. I will of course show you my apartment. Definitely want to have things on the wall. Look at my cute lamp though. Isn't that cute? I will leave it below. And I've been buying fresh flowers for my apartment every single week because I can just go at the store and buy fresh flowers. These were actually a gift, but I feel like I was not noticing that many fresh flowers in grocery stores. Back in Gatineau, I know there's some, but here there's so many fresh flowers. That's nice, you know. So I've been getting fresh flowers every week and it just feels nice. I don't know if there's anything that you're excited to see, like me living here, you know, things that you want me to do, or I don't know, let me know. I definitely want to, you know, try new places. I want to go shopping at different malls, you know, things like that. Thank you for watching and I'll see you very soon in a new video. Bye.